That needs to just... Okay. Hello, we're farming this Jaden's videos, and this is Nightmare House 2018 Hellish Awakening Haunt Build Day 9. I still haven't uploaded Day 6, Day 7... Actually, no, I haven't uploaded Day 7 or Day 8. So, yeah, I'm filming this before I've uploaded those. But you guys will see them before you see this, and I'm planning on getting all of them uploaded, including this one tonight. But anyways, right here, what I have is Unholy Cathedral. Yes, I started work on Unholy Cathedral. And there's a lot more that was done today, but this is what I'm going to show first. So I know you can't really see too well because it's dark, but I'll turn the flashlight on in a second. Also, that's obviously not going to go there. I just have it there to test out the audio for this theme and to show you guys what the audio is going to be like. The speaker's actually going to go on the roof, so it won't be noticed. And when things are higher up, you can hear them better. So, yeah, this is the audio that's going to play in here. A bunch of just satanic music. Since the haunt theme is a hell theme this year, this is one of the major rooms in the haunt. And honestly, I think it's going to be the creepiest based on how it looks so far. First, I want to show you guys this over here. This is my satanic altar I put together, but first I want to show you guys this. These candles, this one doesn't have batteries in it yet, but it will soon. But these candles right here, they, what am I trying to say? They're remote controlled, and the remote's actually up here, so you can change the color of them. You can make it so they don't flicker, you can make it so they flicker. So that's useful, but this is the setting I'm going to have them on Halloween, because this is normal candle color, and I don't want them to be like a rainbow type color, because then that won't be realistic, and it's supposed to just be ritual type candles. So this is how I want them, and I think they look pretty awesome. This is actual real candle wax, but with fake candles inside. So I really like them. I love how they flicker. So I have them on the altar, and that one still needs batteries, like I said, but they flicker. I love them. They're super cool, and I'll show you the altar in just a second. I just want to show you it with no lights real quick. Levitator girl's there. You'll see her more in a second. And I made my goat priest over here, which I'll show you in a second. You can see the candle he's holding. It's much easier to see in the day, but it's very, I mean, in real life, not in the day. But I know it's hard to see on camera. Hopefully you'll be able to see it on Halloween night on camera, because I will have a few more lights in this scene. But, alright, so I'll show Levitator Girl first. This is going to go in here, just not right there. But, there's the altar. It's just a wooden altar. I think I showed you guys it yesterday. Well, really, you're going to be seeing the videos on the same day, but I think I showed you guys it in the last haunt build, and I said, should I make it stone? I think I like it like this. It looks more old when it's wooden, and it's also falling apart, so I really like it. It's also covered up mainly by her sheet, so it's fine. Anyways, Levitator Girl is here because she is going to be levitating up off of the satanic altar, which is going to look awesome, let me tell you. It's going to look super cool when she's actually in action. I just put her here today. I'm really excited to turn her on and test her out, because she's going to look super cool levitating up off of the altar. It's going to look so cool. And the goat priest is over here. He's supposed to be pretty much summoning the demons that are possessing her. So that is why he's next to her, is because he's doing a ritual on her, which is causing her to get possessed. I like him, though that doesn't have batteries in it yet, but it will soon. I like him. He turned out really cool. I used my bobblehead Grim Reaper for his frame, and then I put a cloak around him, and I put the goat skull on the top, and he's holding these. I think it honestly is really creepy. It's a really creepy looking scene, especially with this music playing in the background. I think it's going to be one of the coolest scenes in the haunt this year. And of course, it's nowhere near done. I'm still getting Cemetery Angel here in here and stuff, and a bunch of statues for the cathedral. Gonna get a stone wall scene setter for it. It'll look pretty cool when it's done. Also, the window there is going to be made to look like a stained glass window. In 2016, when I did a church scene, it wasn't like a satanic church. It was just like a church where a creepy wedding was taking place. What I did was hold on, let me get some more music on, because it just doesn't seem right without the music. But what I did, actually my mom did that, I believe. She took little see-through pieces of paper and put them on there to make them look like stained glass, and there was a window shining through it, and it worked awesomely. So I'm going to do that again this year. Of course, these plants aren't going to be here. That's a part of that scene. There's going to be a wall here separating that, because this is the house of sin right here, which doesn't have any progress yet, but it will soon. I'm just waiting like till like last minute to do that one, because there's not much that needs to be done on it, so I can wait for that one. But yeah, this just looks awesome so far. Levitator Girl and the Goat Priest are the main center of Unholy Cathedral. Of course, there's, like I said, there's gonna be statues and stuff, but they're the main aspect that I want people to pay attention to. So you got them. Over here in the summoning, which looks really creepy at night, I've got this platform right here, and it's got little corners to it to keep Lost her way inside. So I put her in the summoning since this is more supposed to be realistic, which is, like I mentioned, to go along with the hell theme of the haunt. It's gonna be like they're summoning the devil, and so I wanted Lost her way in here because she's a realistic type witch, because her backstory and stuff does claim that she is a witch that was beheaded, and she even says it in her phrases. So she'll be cool here, and hopefully no one walking through will notice the wood down there. Hopefully it'll just look like she's walking through the grass, but I need to do it like that because I obviously can't have her on the grass because she won't roam that way. And I'm glad that this has the platforms, because it will keep her in that place so she will not roam out of this spot, which I really like. She looks really creepy here, back in the trees. I like it. My dad started putting these up to put the doorways up, which is good. Here's this. There's the Rabid Zoo sign. I kind of moved this stuff up a little bit. There's this fern here for Rabid Zoo. This werewolf skeleton keeps falling, but he's there. And this wall is finally up. This wall separating Rabid Zoo from Island of the Headhunters, so that's finally up. You could see the lights from Island of the Headhunters still, but I don't think it matters, because it just makes a cool background light for Rabid Zoo, honestly. Limb Ripper is still right there. So this wall's up. I think this one was up yesterday. So Creepy Carnival Circus of Chaos, Sacrificial Dungeon. Still need the last wall in Sacrificial Dungeon up. Here's one of the cult members I worked on today. The cloak needs to be fixed a little bit. It looks kind of off, but it'll look better once I fix it. And it's gonna go in there, but it's not there right now. Also, don't mind that noise. That is the washing machine, our dryer. There is that right there to block off Ghost Town from the House of Sin. So walls are actually almost done. I don't know if that was there the other day. This scene setter was put up. This stone wall scene setter in the torture chamber. It looks great. Let me see what else was done. This wall was finally put up. I think that one might have already been there. I don't know. That wall needs to be put up. There's only like a few more walls that need to be done. Here's the Devil's Throne. Like I mentioned, guests are actually just going to walk past it and look into it. So it's a very small little area, but all the walls for the Devil's Throne were finally put up. The walls here are finally done. This is the wall for Passage of the Damned. All of these walls are up, finally. So it's finally a hallway. And this is the Afterlife, the hall for the Afterlife. And then there's more beams to put up doorways. Here's the hall for the Afterlife. And then that obviously means Island of the Headhunters has its wall up. And then that's going to be a doorway, so there's a beam. This is a big open space that isn't even a part of the haunt. And so my mom had an idea. She said this could just be like an area for actors to just stay back here. This could be like the break room, she said. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that, but she also had the idea, my dad had this idea too, that an actor can just be standing back here as like a headhunter and run out at guests from over here. Also, that wall was put up. Run out at guests, because no guests will see them from over here, and they can just run out at guests who are walking over there. So, also, I'm sorry I'm doing this at night again. I will try my hardest to do it as I'm building stuff tomorrow. I'll try. But anyways, oh, look at how cool that looks. The candles, you can see them on Unholy Cathedral shining up. It looks so cool. Anyways, let me see what else. So this wall needs to be put up, just that wall, and then the wall there, and this wall, which is in place. It's just not completely held up properly yet, but it will be up soon. Of course, I already showed you guys all of this. This stuff is still here. Like I said, that's all gonna move. I got some more stuff done in the Dark Harvest today. I set up hay bale popper, so he's going here like I said he would. I said he was gonna go on the other sides and swinging scarecrows on a hay bale on that side. So I think he looks pretty cool there. And I've also got Barnyard Butcher in the doorway, like I said. So I don't even know if I'm gonna do a backdrop, because I don't think it really matters anymore. I think it just looks cool how it is, the porch does. So Barnyard Butcher is obviously standing right there, right in the doorway. I like it. I love how he looks right there. It also makes him a lot taller. He is tall. He's a 6 foot tall prop, but he's about 6 foot, I would say 6'3" on the riser. So I like that. I really like hay bale popper being the first prop that guests see. It's always like the first prop guests see whenever I do a farm room, which I do at least one farm room every year. Well, I've only ever done one farm room every year, but anyways, I always have him be the first prop that guests see when they walk in, and it works perfectly because people just turn the corner and he jumps out at them right away. If you guys do not have hay bale popper, I highly suggest you get him, even though he's not sold online anymore. If you can ever find a hay bale popper, I highly suggest you get him because he's actually a very good jump scare prop. He has scared so many people in my haunt. He's perfect because no one expects it. They just think it's just a light up pumpkin because he just glows and flickers. They just think it's a glowing pumpkin on a hay bale, but he's actually not. He jumps up. But I think he looks really cool on the porch. I think all of this stuff looks really cool. Barnyard Butcher looks awesome, of course. I also put Cornstalker back in the cornfield. I'll probably get Looming Strawman out here tomorrow, same with the Nightmare Harvester and Pumpkin Patch Prowler. I don't know yet though. Cornstalker's in the far back, and I like him back there. He looks really cool, just far back there. Over here, Cemetery of the Reaper has a bunch of stuff in it. So like I said, it's a big open space, but there's tombstones on either side, so it doesn't really matter. But it has a bunch of stuff laying around right now, but that will all be cleaned up, of course. Some tombstones were finally put up in here, and then there's the top of the cathedral. My mom was actually painting this today. Well, I was, I don't know what I was doing while she was doing that. I think I was setting up hay bale popper while she was doing this. So, it's good to have my parents do a few things in the haunt. Well, my dad puts up most of the walls. I help with the walls, but he puts up most of the walls. Of course, my job in the haunt is the most important part, and that is decorating it. I also do walls and stuff. I do a little bit of everything, of course, because it's my haunt. But I plan it out, I do all that, and then I decorate the whole thing. They do a little bit of decorating, but I do the majority of the decorating. And so most of the things you see placed around are things that I put, except for all these tombstones. My grandma and my mom were all putting these tombstones up. They're only the animated ones I put in their places. But there's a bunch of tombstones here. There's Escape from the Grave tombstone, which he's actually broken. I didn't even test him out, but this thing is so wobbly, I know it's not going to lift. I know it's not going to lift the tombstone up. And so what I might do on Halloween, I may just have it already lifted up like that, so he doesn't have to lift it up, because I know he's not going to have the strength to lift it up. So I think I'm just going to have it be like that, but still have him turned on just so the lights shine on him while he talks, but he just won't lift the tombstone. So he won't have any animation, he'll just talk and have the lights shine on him, because I know for a fact that motor is not going to have enough strength to lift this up, because this thing, it's like busted off of the motor. I don't know how it happened, but it did, so that sucks. There's this broken tombstone back here. There's the Haunted Henry tombstone. The Pearly Gates tombstone, which actually flew away earlier when we had some strong winds, but I found it in a bush, so I was like, okay. All this stuff. Laughing tombstone right there. Haunted Shovel tombstone, all the different tombstones. And of course, in the far back, Towering Reaper's gonna go. I'm also gonna put the animated zombie from Lowe's here. Forgot Grimgraven Angel's over here. Wheelbarrow's kind of covering him, so you can't really see him too well. Here is the Festival of the Fallen ticket booth, which is almost completed. My mom did a lot of the painting on it. Well, she did all the painting. I did the base of the flames, but she fixed them because they looked weird. But I told her what to write, and she wrote it on there. So that's really cool. So it says Festival of the Fallen. There's flames at the top. I really, really like it. And then down here, admission price 1 soul. Those flames look really awesome. I love them. And then the devils may not look complete, the devil faces, but that's because she's going to finish those tomorrow. They're supposed to look like kind of vintagey looking devils, so I like them. And I'm, like I think I already mentioned, I'm going to have an actor back there. So I honestly, like I was mentioning, how I was kind of nervous about Cemetery of the Reaper leading right into Festival of the Fallen. Oh, that scared me. That's a mirror. And so I walked by it, and I just saw something go past it. Okay, I saw something go past it, and I forgot the mirror was right there. So it looked like I was just looking past the booth and just seeing something walk in the dark and then disappear, but it was actually me. You see that movement? Yeah, I thought that was like a ghost or something. I got freaked out for a second. But anyways. Like I was saying, Cemetery of the Reaper, I was nervous about it going right into Festival of the Fallen. I like it that way, though, because it just looks like the festival was just put up by the demons this very night. Like, they just put it up just in the middle of a cemetery, which I kind of like. They just put it up right in the middle of the cemetery, so it works. So, Cemetery of the Reaper leads right into there. I'm also going to use a strobe light in Cemetery of the Reaper. I think that'll look pretty cool. Festival of the Fallen, I already showed you guys this wall. I'll show you guys a little bit of this. It's props that I got out of storage today. Ones that were in storage that I didn't decorate with this year, and I just decided to keep in storage to use them for the haunt. Because I don't decorate with all my props in the season. I mean, most of the props stay in my room all year, but then I decorate them in my room by putting lights and stuff in my room when the Halloween season comes. And then whatever props aren't in my room, I put some of the props around the house to decorate with. But whatever props I don't decorate with and I just save for the haunt, they stay in the storage. And so that's these ones. Hay bale popper is in the storage, so I got him out today. I got Levitator Girl out today. This is not Reagan in this box. I forget who this is. Okay, this is toe tagged, so I gotta set him up like tomorrow. Grave Grabber Corpse, Cemetery Angel. I haven't used Cemetery Angel in a few years, actually, because I just never really have an area where I need to use him. This year I do, though, with the Cathedral. Bone Collector's in there. I just use him as a static now because he's broken. There's miscellaneous stuff in here. A bunch of stuff that I need. And I don't know what's in here. I think just more miscellaneous stuff. Oh, that fell. More miscellaneous stuff, yeah. And then the Harvester's right there. I forgot about him. He's going in the Dark Harvest, of course. And the Pirate is in there, the animated Pirate. I think I want to use him just because he's a cool prop. And so I think I'm just going to put him in Island of the Headhunters. Because Headhunter Islands are around where pirates are in like a tropical area. If you guys have ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean 3, there are headhunters in that movie with the pirates. And so, I think it'll work. But anyways, what is in here? More miscellaneous stuff. Okay. And now I'll show you guys the diner real quick. I know the table's a mess, but that it will be cleaned up. But, scene setter started being put up in here. It still needs the bottom half. But it looks really cool with the scene setter. I like it. This flashlight doesn't even need to be on anymore. I really like it with the scene setter. So, yeah, and I'm going to stop this part of the video. It's going to conclude when I go, it's going to keep going when I go inside, because more work is going to be done inside tonight. Because actually, I don't know if you can see it through that window there, if you can see those orange lights, Scary Christmas Holiday of Hell has started being put up. There's a Christmas tree in there, and some, a black Christmas tree, and black Christmas garland. So, I'll show you guys that when I go inside. So the haunt build isn't concluded. Also, more beams to put up doors and stuff. I don't really need to show all of those, but there's a bunch of them. So that's why I'm not going to show all. A lot of work has been done today, and I guess I'll talk more about that when I conclude this video. But yeah, a lot of work done today, and I'm very proud of everything that was done today, because it got a lot done. My dad is off of work all the days leading up to Halloween. So Monday, Tuesday, just Monday and Tuesday, and then he's off on Halloween too. So that's 3 days, because we do work on Halloween as well, all the way up until like an hour before we open is when we put the last finishing touches on, so it's ready to open. But my dad has those days off, and so he'll do that. He will work on the haunt on those days. He, of course, not decorating, but he'll probably put up the doors tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure yet. He'll put up the doors sometime soon. And then when I get home from school, I'll get to the decorating. And I'm only going to school tomorrow, I believe. I know I'm not going Halloween day, of course. I always skip Halloween day, so I'll get a lot of work done on that day because I won't be going to school. And I'm not sure about Tuesday. I most likely won't be going on Tuesday since it is Halloween Eve, and a lot of work needs to be done then too. And so, Monday, tomorrow, I'm going to school, sadly. I really want to skip, but I also don't because I got to pass out flyers at my school for the haunt so I can get some people from my school going. So, I kind of want to skip, but I also don't. But my parents aren't letting me skip anyways, which kind of sucks. But I'm most likely staying home Halloween Eve and Halloween. And so I only have to go one more time before Halloween. So I'm excited about that. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. This video isn't over. Why am I saying I hope you all enjoyed it? Anyways, I'll cut this part of the video and then I'll do the rest inside. So here's the progress that was done in Scary Christmas Holiday of Hell today. First big black Christmas tree has finally been put inside, and of course the haunt's gonna go through the house and out the back door and then continue in the backyard. Diners, the first scene on the porch, and then it comes through Yolders and Scary Christmas Holiday of Hell, and it continues all in the backyard. Of course, I already talked to you guys about this. And you guys have already seen the layout outside since most of the walls are already up. But since I haven't really showed inside at all yet, since this is the first progress done on the inside rooms, just thought I'd do a little recap. But of course you guys already know the outside layout. But so Christmas trees put in the corner, and the whole thing wasn't spray painted black. Only parts of it were actually. Only this front part, and not even all of the front part. And yet it looks completely black just because it's so dark in here, and with the orange lights it just looks like it. I love the orange lights on it, they look awesome. These are little black Christmas ornaments. Then these I got from Party City. These Christmas ornaments. They're they're really Halloween ornaments, which is cool. They were by the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. They're black and white ornaments, and they just look really cool. I also got this one at Party City. It's a black and white tree skirt. Again, by the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, so that looks really awesome. I really like it. I like the tree. I'm going to put a Grim Reaper, or actually a Fallen Angel, on top there to, since it is Scary Christmas Holiday of Hell, to go with the Hell theme of the haunt. It's one of the Hell rooms, this is. I think the Fallen Angel on the top of the tree instead of an angel will look cool. Also, there's this sign. My grandma did this. She also decorated a lot of the tree while I was gone. I did the skirt and stuff, well, because I was going to get more stuff out of storage, and so she worked on the tree while I was at the storage. But she also did this sign right here, and she put that up. I haven't done any work besides the tree skirt and bringing the tree inside in Scary Christmas Holiday of Hell yet, because most of the work that I did today was outside, like bringing props out and stuff, and setting up Unholy Cathedral and all of that. So my grandma's the only one who really did work inside today, but tomorrow I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of work on Scary Christmas Holiday of Hell, and hopefully I'll start Yolders tomorrow too. But this sign's cool. Merry Christmas to all, but it's crossed out Merry. It says Scary Christmas to all. I like it. Looks pretty cool. And then there's this black garland with orange lights, and the kitchen's obviously going to be blocked off for Halloween, but it's also got skulls on it, so I really like it. It's going to be super cool on Halloween night. And I don't know if I should put any white spotlights in here or anything. That was what the original plan was, to put a few spotlights in here. And that one light that I used in 2016 in Scary Christmas. The one that's kind of like a disco light that's like white and blue, so it looks kind of Christmassy. It looks kind of like winter colors. Although my original plan was to put those in here as a lighting source, but this tree and that garland, they're just so bright that I don't really think I will, because then it might be too bright in here, but I'll see what they look like in here. I'll test it out tomorrow. But anyways, that is it for this haunt build video. Of course, a lot more will be done tomorrow and the day after, and Halloween day itself, right before we open the haunt. And, yeah, Halloween is in 2 days, guys. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Keep howling at the moon, my werewolves.
Hey, come back. You don't play fair and you're making me angry. But maybe if you subscribe to Jaden's videos and join the werewolf army, I'll let you live another day. But it's not guaranteed.